Man, what a beautiful view here in Japan. Welcome to another early access video on The Angler, because today we've got something crazy for you guys. Not only is Japan probably the prettiest map to date, but it houses some of the most beautiful fish in the entire game, and today we're targeting probably the prettiest of them all, which is the Feral Koi. Now, something to note about these Feral Koi, we're going to put up some screenshots right now, because during a live stream that I did recently, we did not catch a single koi that looked like any of the others that we caught during that stream, and we easily caught over 30 of them, and every single one had completely different markings. That just goes to show how insane the variety of variations is on these fish. It is actually impressive, and it just goes to show how extensive their randomized colorations are in this game. Like, the randomized variations are very, very extensive, and I'm really looking forward to the day where we finally end up getting two koi that look the same, because it has not happened as of now. Now, what we are doing today is we are fishing for koi on top of a volcano, as you can see. This is the volcano. It's in the northern parts of the map. You start down here, you can go clear up here, and you can drive on top of the volcano. And there's this little pond up here. And this pond right here has crab, it's got Mozambique tilapia, and it's got the Feral Koi. We're going to be fishing for them with a size 6 red worm, as well as using corn to chum. It's been working out very, very well for me. Just use the best bottom rod you have access to, and you'll do quite fine. There we go. We got a fish biting. Come on. Take it. I saw it nibbling. Yeah, it's still nibbling. Come on, little guy. There we go. We have one. I'd say that's probably a koi. I don't think it's a crab. The crabs usually have way less tension. Yeah, that's a koi. Look at that right there. Now, unfortunately, there is one small thing about the koi that I dislike. Some of them are not sized properly. As you can see, this is 1.42 pounds, but that looks a lot bigger than 1.42 pounds, if you ask me. That looks a bit more like a 3 or 4 pounder. So that is something I would really like to see them change, because that really does look larger than 1.42 pounds. But it's undeniable how beautiful these fish are. Just look at the pattern on the backside of it as well. Gorgeous, man. Absolutely gorgeous. Now, let's see if we can actually take a look at some of the ones that I got on stream. Obviously, I showed you guys the screenshots, but let's see if there's any that we can view in here still, because there was a couple that were just so pretty. And it's nice to be able to look at both sides of the fish, because each side does look incredibly different. And man, it's just so cool to see them. And just to see the variety that they've got in the game. I'm just beyond impressed with them. This is probably my favorite one that I've caught. I really wish I could catch one where the left side of it was like this. You can actually see it in the screenshots, because oh my gosh, that is just beautiful. I'm very excited to catch more of these, so let's get back into it and try to get the most beautiful koi we possibly can. Now, aside from this beautiful location on top of the volcano, I've also been able to catch koi in this lake in the top left. It's the most northwestmost lake on the entire map. You can catch them throughout pretty much this entire section right here. I mean, they're in all of the lake, but they're most common in this deeper part. So I would definitely recommend checking that out if you want something different than the volcano. We have seen golds get pulled out of both of these locations during early access, so you can definitely catch some giants either of the locations you decide to go to. There we go. We got another one going for it. Will this one be prettier than the last? It's crazy. Like, my goal with these koi isn't even to get the biggest one possible. It's to get the prettiest one possible, because of just how much variety they have. And oh my gosh, I think I saw a really cool pattern on the right side of that fish. It's going to be tough to see, but kind of. I mean, we can kind of see it, but even the front side looks kind of pretty. It's got like one little black blotch on the tail, little bit in the top fin. Pretty sick. I actually want to see what that looks like in the latest catches. What does the other side look like? Yeah, so that does have some really cool patterning right there. Definitely like that a lot. I'd love to see more of that throughout the body on one of these. As of the time of recording this, I don't really have a specific time of day locked down for like your best koi luck. I've managed to catch them pretty much all through the morning, all through noon, clear till probably like 14 or 15 I've been able to have quite good luck with them. So I haven't nailed down a time. That's a big one. Ooh, that's a big one. Hold on. We have a nice one. Nice. Look at him. That is actually a solid koi. Ah, it's not a gold, but it's a big silver. Big silver, quite pretty. Not bad, man. Beautiful, beautiful fish. Another one already. Wow, that was quick. That thing struck really, really fast. Aw, it's just a little guy. But still a koi. That one's got a really cool pattern on the tail. I definitely like that. The backside, not as cool looking, but that is a really cool tail pattern. I do really like that. Now, something I do want to point out, because this is something I've seen a few people mention and others just not understand, and that's the fact that feral koi are different than a lot of the like domesticated koi and other types of koi that you guys may see on the internet. They're not quite as colorful as domesticated ones. These feral koi don't get quite as bright and vibrant. They don't have as much like crazy colors and patterns. So they honestly did do a pretty good job of nailing them in the angler. And the fact that on very rare occasions you can still get one that has like some crazy pattern throughout most of the body is super cool. It's going to make it so those really vibrant and colorful looking ones are going to be very sought after. And I think that's just really good for the game. Everybody's going to be trying to get the super nice looking diamond ones because, I mean, there's so many variations. It's going to be wild trying to find a diamond that looks the best it possibly can. So no longer is it just a grind for a diamond, but it's a grind for the best looking diamond you can get, at least for the koi, which is super sick. I'm a big fan of that. There we go. We got another one going for it. This one's taking a little bit longer to bite than the last one. Hopefully this is a nice one. Oh, yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad, actually. Decent tension. Not going to be tiny at the very minimum. Ooh, wow. Yeah, that's a pretty one. Wow. Okay. Okay, that one's sick. I think that might be... Oh, look at that. Look at the black by the eye. That's so sick. I think this might be the best one we've caught in this video. That is a very, very pretty one. I would not mind getting a diamond koi that looks like this. That's for sure. Another one going for it. And that one bit pretty quick, so I'm going to assume it's smaller. I've noticed the bigger koi tend to take longer to bite. So I've been using that to kind of determine how big they are before I even set the hook. That's kind of a cool one. Very different. It's got like some red blotches on the side with a little bit of white. And the backside has virtually nothing. That's an interesting looking one. Very different from the other ones we got. That's actually really sick. Oh, there we go. Got another one nibbling on it. Quicker strike, so probably smaller. Yeah, not super, super huge. But is it pretty? I mean, it's very orange. Oh, I mean, it's net worthy at least. How big, though? 239. Okay. That's kind of a cool looking one. A little bit more white on it than normal. Not too bad. Not one of the craziest ones we've got, but not bad. Another bite already. That was really quick. I just cast it out and we're already getting a nibble. This one's taking longer than the last one, so hopefully it'll be larger. There we go. Maybe I'm wrong about size being like what causes them to do that. I think some of them just nibble longer than others. Maybe that's really what it is. That one's kind of the most plain we've seen. Ooh, his other side looks good, though. Okay, that is one that we will go into the handbook to actually take a look at. That one is worth taking a second look at, because this side, pretty basic, but this side, that's pretty sick. That is really, really cool. I'd like to get one that has a bunch of this kind of like camo pattern throughout the whole side. That's my goal, is to get one that's like entirely that. There we go. Another one already. We've been getting them really, really quick. Just back to back to back to back to back. Lots and lots of koi popping off right now. There we go, little guy. A little more yellowy, I guess. Yeah, that's kind of cool. It's got more yellow in it. The other side, ooh, the other side's got some pretty colors. I like the other side better. That's kind of a sick fish. I think we need to take a look at that again in the handbook. So that's the front side. Not too bad. This is the other side, though. Oh my gosh, man. That red is so pretty. I would love to get one that has like all of this patterning, but then like some black patches in the middle. Oh my gosh, that'd be sick. Wait a second. Did they fix a bug? Let me see. They did! Oh my gosh, they fixed the bug of bait getting deleted whenever you would try to transfer over more than what you can hold. So I'm in the back of my vehicle right now trying to transfer over bait, right? And a lot of people in chat today were telling me, no, don't do that. If you've got like more in your storage than what you can hold, it'll just delete it. But that's not the case. It gives you this notification now telling you that you've reached your stack limit. That's sick. Because I was at 9 a second ago. I transferred over 90 of it. And yeah, it won't let me do any more. So that is awesome. Let's see if it works with the red worms. Oh, boom. There we go. They fixed that bug. That's super awesome. That's really, really nice. So we don't have to worry about losing bait anymore. That is really, really nice. I'm glad they finally fixed it, because that was a very annoying bug to have. There we go. Got some decent rod tip action there. Hopefully that's a bigger one. No, it's not. It's not, but ooh, it's a pretty one. That's a pretty one for sure. Oh my gosh, yes. Wow, look at that dude. Oh, that one is super cool. It's got a lot of white, a little bit of like lighter brownish red patches. That is such a sick koi. And look at the head. Oh my gosh, the backside's even better. I'm actually, I was so excited. Now I'm kind of sad. The backside looks even better. I mean, I gotta quit saying backside. I guess it's right side. We see the left side, but the right side. Oh my gosh, man. Oh, that's so pretty. That's so freaking pretty. I love these things so much. They might end up being my favorite fish over the taimen. Like right now, the taimen is my favorite, but these guys are really pushing their way up to the top. I am starting to really enjoy the koi fishing and just how beautiful they are. There we go. Another one already. They also bite super quick. Like you catch so many of them so quickly that it's not boring at all. Oh my gosh, another gorgeous one. Yes. That's beautiful. Once again, though, the other side, I think, looks a little bit better. So that's unfortunate, but these koi are just so cool. I just can't get over how pretty they are. I know I probably sound like a broken record, guys, constantly saying how beautiful they are, but I just can't get over how awesome the koi look. They're so freaking pretty. Come on, buddy, give it a nibble. Wow, on command. Love to see it. The second I said it, it bites. That's what we love to see. A fish that listens. Are you a big one, though? I don't think it is. Low tension. Another pretty one, regardless. We've been on a really good streak of getting good patterns. Lots of good patterns on the recent koi we've been catching. Like, look at the backside of that thing. It's got a ton of, like, white and black towards its tail. Oh, dude, there's a plane in the top left of the screen. Do you guys see that? Oh, my gosh. That's sick. We got a plane flying over us. I didn't even realize those were in the game. That's awesome. You can kind of see the jet stream as well. That's a sick little detail. I just can't get over how much better this map is compared to the other ones. Like, usually whenever I play an early access for a new map for the Angler, I play it for like maybe a few hours and then I kind of don't play it till full release. But I have clocked in probably like 7 or 8 hours now at this point, and I just can't get enough of it. I just want to keep coming back and do more fishing and explore more of the map, because not only is it a beautiful map, but all of the fish are so good. I mean, I suppose the fish variations definitely help a lot with that. That update was huge, and the fact that Japan has variations for every single fish on here That might be why it's so interesting to me and why I keep coming back, because if all the koi looked the same, I would definitely not be interested in them nearly as much as I am right now. But because they all look different, it's just so good. It's so much fun. Oh, there we go. I almost cut the line. But we've got one more fish biting. It's taking a little bit longer to bite. There we go. Are you big? Nah, it's a little guy. Let's just rip this dude out of there. Ooh, another pretty one. Another nice pattern on the koi. That one's got some really nice red blotches on the side. Yeah, that one's got a lot of red, actually. That's the most red I've seen on one in a while. The other side's not quite as cool. This side's definitely the better of the two sides. Yeah, look at that. That's beautiful. That is pretty. So before we end this video, I want to take a look at what we've caught for koi. So we've caught a total of 35 koi in total, and I believe that every single one of them was different. I don't think we've caught a single duplicate pattern, which just goes to show like the lengths they've gone to make every fish look different. They were not kidding when they said on their live stream that every single fish was going to be different in one way or another. Whether that be scarring, different patterns, different colors, like there's so much variety with them now that it is actually probably one of the best randomized systems I've seen in any fishing or hunting game. I mean, the Hunter Call of the Wild and the Hunter Classic have the TruRack system, which randomizes antlers, but this seems to be even more in-depth. Like, I've never seen a game that can create so many different patterns for the like fur or scales or skin of any creature. Like in the Hunter, you don't even have like randomized fur types for animals, but here in the Angler, we've got randomized variations for every single fish. It's so cool. Such a good system, even though, as you guys know, I'm not a big fan of some of the variations of fish on Golden Ridge. I feel like Golden Ridge had a lot of fish that just don't look super good with their variations, like the two bass and cutthroats and, you know, stuff like that. But Japan seems to have absolutely no bad looking fish from what I've seen. Now, I haven't seen everything yet. I haven't caught every single fish, as you can tell. There's a few I have not caught. But I gotta say, man, like, all the ones I have caught look really good. They look somewhat realistic for the most part. The majority of them look pretty realistic, especially the taimen. The taimen look really, really good. The koi look incredible. You know, I'm just so happy with this map. It is going to be my favorite map, no doubt. No doubt at all it will be my favorite map. Up until this point, no DLC map has beat out Golden Ridge in terms of what was my favorite map. Golden Ridge has been my favorite map from the beginning. But now this map is definitely going to take over. I remember for a while, Asilo Zasandulo, the Africa map, was my favorite. And then over time, I kind of just lost interest in it. And Golden Ridge reclaimed that top spot. But I think Japan's going to be on top for a long time now. It's such a beautiful map. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you enjoyed, leave a comment down below, as well as clicking that like button and subscribing to the channel. And while you're leaving a comment, let me know what your favorite fish is, and also let me know what you think of the variation on the koi. I think it's incredibly impressive what they've managed to do with the koi. So, I'll see you guys in the next one. This was a fun video. Peace, peace.